natural birth to a 13-pound baby last week. Mother and baby are reportedly healthy and happy, and Dad is reported to be furiously Googling vaginoplasty. The great city of Detroit, birthplace of the Pontiac Aztec, has announced plans to file for bankruptcy in court. Actually, it turns out Detroit can't officially file for bankruptcy in court because that court has already been disassembled and sold for parts. Ariel Castro, the man was from Cleveland, who was sentenced to life in prison plus 1,000 years for kidnapping and sexual assaults of 3 women in Cleveland. He reportedly responded by saying, well, at least it gets me out of Cleveland for 1,000 years. That house today, I don't know if you guys saw this, it was demolished. They decided that that's just what they were going to do with it. They actually tried to sell it, but it's really hard to unload a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1.5 sex dungeon in this economy. A demolition crew in Texas actually destroyed the wrong house last week. The Texas government said that the mistake is still worth it to deter other houses from committing crime. That house was retarded, probably. Raven Simone from The Cosby Show and That's So Raven recently came out as a lesbian. Seriously, I mean, though, is this a shock to anyone? I mean, anybody who has seen every episode of That's So Raven totally would know that he's gay. I mean, she was, if you were watching it, you would just notice that but like not because you watched it, that doesn't make you gay. Every episode. Gay bars across America are boycotting Russian vodka because of the Russian government's disapproval of the gay lifestyle. They've also started calling Russia Dad. Russia has actually announced that LGBT athletes participating in the upcoming Winter Olympics will be subject to arrest under the country's strict anti-homosexual laws, which I guess is just Russia's way of saying no figure skating this year. A 2-year-old boy who only has weeks to live is said to be his father's best man in his wedding. It's a really touching story. Everybody was chipping in and trying to help. The good news, I mean, everybody's pitching in. They even made an exception to let strippers into the children's hospice. An Ohio man who was set to be executed tonight actually hanged himself in his cell over the weekend. And it just what a shame to lose this guy. I mean, he's completely like the type of go-getter, do-it-yourself, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and then wrap those bootstraps around your neck kind of guy that we need in this culture. Paul Dean turned down an opportunity to compete on Dancing with the Stars. That was news today. It's a shame because she's actually a great dancer. I've seen her minstrel show. Minstrel, not minstrel. That's a very different show. George W. Bush had a stent put into his heart after a blockage was found in an artery. When his doctor told him that he could be having a heart attack, the former president just sat there reading to children for another 15 minutes. It's a good joke. People should be hearing that.